is Lalibela. I'm going to be also co-moderating with Bele. And now I'm going to introduce you Frank Williams. He's going to share a beautiful story about his son. And the reason that we're having him come here is because this is not just for only Ethiopians, only Eritreans, only Somalians. No, this affects everybody who cares about humanity, who has some kind of love and heart for our people, right? Yes. So let's give him a warm welcome and hear what he has to say. Welcome, Frank.
Thank you. It's amazing to see you all here. Before I say a few words, I want to provide some context as to who I am, why I'm here, and why the conflict in Ethiopia is important to me and my family. Recent events in the past few months have driven it even closer to home. A few months ago, part of my family was killed near Lalibela by TPLF forces. And now my son's grandparents are in danger as well. This is painful to me, and I know it is to many of you as well. This effort has really taken over my life recently and truly feels as if it is an obstacle too large to overcome. At this point, what I want to do is give information to Americans about what's happening in Ethiopia and why. The articles that have been running on CNN and Al Jazeera have really driven the narrative here in the United States, and seemingly it justifies the United States' position on this matter. However, it is simply disinformation. The more you dig in, the more you will find that this is really a U.S. State Department coup on a democratically elected government of a sovereign nation.
Yes!
The recent stories coming out, including the amnesty report of thousands of women gang raped by TPLF forces, their destruction of places of worship, churches and mosques, and killing of religious leaders, destruction of hospitals and important infrastructure. In the past 1 week alone, the TPLF intentionally looted and destroyed more than 60 hospitals and over 500 health centers, leaving more than 5 million people out of health service for the next few years. This violent attack is targeting civilians, targeting the people of Amhara and Afar. Now I ask why the US, UN, USAID or WHO did not condemn this act of evil. We also can't forget what the TPLF did to Ethiopia these past 30 years. So I have a question for the people of the United States. How did we feel when foreign entities interfered in our 2016 election? We were upset, right? Yes. And we're doing everything we can for it not to happen again. Now in Ethiopia, the Biden administration is sugarcoating negotiation, asking for a regime change and a new form of governance. Let me remind you, people of the United States, Ethiopia had their first free and fair election in July 2021. Yeah! 40 million people voted, and an inclusive government was established.
Yes.
So now, why is the Biden administration undermining this democratic process of Ethiopia and the will of you, their people? Why deny Ethiopians the democracy they finally achieved? This is not an American value, folks. This is not what Thomas Jefferson stood for, or George Washington, or any of our founding fathers here. Undermining democracy and people's voices is not what U.S. Americans stand for, okay? We stand for liberty and justice. If we want peace in Ethiopia, we need to listen to the people and respect the democratic Ethiopian government. And publicly denounce the TPLF's horrific crimes of the past 30 years. Denounce the crimes they are committing today. The U.S., along with the rest of the world, needs to demand for the TPLF to disarm. No more. No more. Power to the people. Power to the people. Thank you.
So much, Frank, for sharing your